See you then.
Okay, Sean, keeping us prepared because this hot weather is certainly impacting all of us. Many students at Central Indiana schools are taking a look at their protocols for after-school sports.
Yeah, because this heat is just brutal for all of us when we head outside. So just imagine having practice on the soccer pitch, the tennis courts, or the football field with pads on. Karen Campbell is live at Decatur Central High School this afternoon to explain what school leaders are doing to help keep students safe. Hey, Karen.
Hey there, Dustin and Felicia. You see tennis going on behind me. These student athletes are practicing. They're on a modified schedule right now, which means they have to take frequent breaks so they can hydrate themselves. Now, as for football practice, that has been moved back to 7 o'clock, a little later in the evening. Now, leaders tell us that they've been talking about the weather since Friday and if they would need to make any kind of modifications. And we know on Friday, 13 News was here at Decatur Central for Operation Football. Of course, the weather then much different than it is today. School leaders now focusing on the safety of students by limiting outdoor practices to either maybe early mornings or later in the evening. Now, we talked with Justin Dixon. He's the director of operations here. We asked him about protocols that are in place for student athletes. Take a listen.
We've moved back start times in tennis and soccer, and here we're not just looking at our high school athletes. We're looking at our middle school athletes. We're looking at our youth athletes across the district. We're looking at our performing arts. So there's a lot other groups that this impacts outside of just high school athletes.
Yeah, and Dixon says the school also used a device that measures the humidity, the sun angle, wind, and other factors. Now, this device and the readings determine if they should modify or cancel specific outdoor practices. So, of course, hydration is the #1 key for these students out here practicing their tennis today. But coming up at 5, you're going to hear from an IU Health Athletic Director on the signs to look out for so we don't, get heat exhaustion or even worse, heat stroke. So that's coming up at 5. I'll see you then.
All right, and you make a good point. It's not just athletes. Lots of marching band students I'm thinking of as well.
That's true, too. And you be careful as well out there, Karen Campbell. Thank you.